how we are bugging out. It is in Chicago. It's coming down in the rain. We're doing a bug out class, a scenario where we have to leave our facility, we're gonna bug out down the train tracks, and set up a temporary shelter. Two different types of shelter at the park, and work on scanning the areas and making sure we know how to use our gear. Here's our team, Officer Jimmy and Lieutenant Mike Hanel.
Consider right now that this is a bug out scenario. All hell's broken loose. Crap has hit the fan. We don't know what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. Going to the park right now would be considered plan A for all of us. We're all in the school. We say, oh my God, all hell's broken loose. What do we need to do? Guess what? Plan A. Plan A is a rally point.
Food, you can do without. The two things you can't do without is water and air.
Amen.
And so water is of the utmost of importance for anything you're going to do when it comes to survival, because it's the essence of life.
With your bug out bags, I always go by the rule of 2 and 3. The rule of 2 and 3 for me is everything in my bug out bag has to have at least 2 good uses or 3 good uses.
Absolutely.
One of my things that I always tell people, I will never be without fire. I will always have fire. I have several different methods of making fire. The safest chemical version that I use is potassium permanganate and glycerin. Strong fire burns hot, and guess what? It's wet out here, your wood gets wet, it'll still burn.
The reason why I decided to use the park as the bug out location today is simply because it's an open area that offers some resources to build an instant shelter. What can we do here that would make some really fast shelter, right? For example, if you look at all these structures, there's already frames. There you go. I'm off the ground. As long as my head's off the ground, and these leaves are, actually I'm pretty comfortable. Okay? So I have a shelter, I have a mattress, I'm elevated off of the ground. There's water that we can gather, so we need food, water, fire, and shelter. Mike has decided he's going to build something very fast. He is using his rain gear as the tarp to go over the frame.
It's simple and quick. Basically what I want to do is get myself and my pack out of the rain. And I've got a basic improvised shelter here.
Good job.
Okay, that's only a 2-minute shelter. But when you're in a situation like this, when it starts to get wet, hypothermia sets in really quick. And it could be 70 degrees out. And you could 75 degrees and you could still get hypothermia once you get wet. So the object is to get yourself to a dry place, be able to be out of the weather itself. So with that, I'm going in my house and I'm gonna stay nice and dry.
So let's go over some of the stuff in our bag.
Stay safe, stay sharp, stay alive.
It's so big.